Well, hey there. This is Zeke. I'm out in my workshop, and today is December 1st, 2012. And December is typically filled with a lot of holidays. So, I wanted to start the month out right by wishing you all a happy holiday, but I'd like to break it down a little bit. We'll start off with Happy New Year. I know it's a month early, but I figured I'd get it out of the way. Then I'd like to say Merry Christmas. And to our Jewish friends, I'd like to say Happy Hanukkah. And to our African American friends, I'd like to say Mbala Kwanzaa. Now, before you get all upset about that, I'd like to say that the African American group that created the holiday Kwanzaa never specified which African country that Kwanzaa came from, or at least not to my knowledge, and so I had to take a guess, and I'm not even sure if I pronounced it right, because well, many of you don't really seem to know that Africa is not a country, it's a continent with a lot of countries in it, and a very diverse set of cultural organizations. Now, to our Muslim friends, I'd like to say, Allahu Akbar Ramadan. Pardon me, but if you're the kind of Muslim that believes that you have to dominate the world and either convert or kill everybody, including other Muslims, to think of your way of interpreting Islam is the only way. And if you can't convert people, you have to kill them. Well, I'd like to invite you to keep your bombs and bullets to yourself. You're idiots. For those of you who believe that the winter solstice should be celebrated, well, I'd like to wish you a long, cold, dark, and snowy winter solstice. And, well, for you atheists, I'd like to wish you a happy December, since you don't believe in much of anything at all. And if I missed your belief system, well, I'm sorry. But apparently you haven't whined and complained loud enough to get the attention of the modern media that we have. And I'd like to add that I would appreciate it if you would not whine and complain loud enough, because there's enough strife in the world as it is. Now, having said all of that, I would like to ask that we all act a little more adult, stop trying to impose our beliefs on others, and just try to enjoy life. I know that's an impossible request for a lot of people, but I figured I'd request it anyway. In light of the modern, politically correct society in which I find myself living, I took an old Christmas song and I rewrote it, and I'd like you all to sing along. Have a hopey, changey holiday. It's the coldest time of year, and the darkest too. Now I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. And don't be dopey, have a hopey, changey holiday this year. I know it's not very festive, but lately I haven't felt much in a festive mood, and that probably had some impact on my rewriting of the lyrics of that song. Well, I know there's a whole lot of people that are out there just looking for something to be offended about, and I figure this probably offends a lot of people out there. So if you're offended by what I've said in this video, well, I'd just like to say that I'm offended that you're offended. Now, where does that leave us? How about you just live your goddamn life and leave me alone? and I'll do the same for you. You have a great day, and happy frickin' holidays.